I got a little something for Violet's cold and her ability to shed. Hopefully this will help. This is pretty strong stuff. It's helped us in the past. Good morning to you too, Bear. Oh, we'll see if that does it. You'll actually like the taste. I see your function's still working. My dad said if their nose, he's been raising cows all his life, their nose is wet and moist, that's a very good sign. And it is, it's very moist. I don't think she's breathing as hard this morning. It's time. Absolutely huge day. Gonna build a revolutionary, what do you want to call this thing? Meat shawl for right now? It's a chick shawl designed for moving around meat chickens. It's gonna blow our farm away. Got a friend Drew who's gonna help make it. We're gonna go to his house. He's got a shop, used to be a carpenter. Let's do this. Hey,
what's
good
up?
Morning. Now you make me realize I forgot my apron.
You wear mine.
Oh boy.
Ah!
Problem number one.
Well, the other ones you said are
3/4.
3/4. These are 1/2 inch.
Okay. Where are the 3/4? What is this for?
The axles.
Oh, you couldn't find a 10-foot pole?
Well, they had 10-foot rebar, but they didn't have anything that would really work for 11 foot.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I was gonna do is put it between these two bays, and it'll stick out, and it'll be fine.
Okay. We have to go back to get those anyway, so we'll look. We'll just look again. We've been here an hour. We're still planning. Original design had 10 foot, was 10 foot by 10 foot. Drew ended up getting 8 because he couldn't put a 16 footer in his car, and I don't think anybody else is gonna fit it in there either. Maybe they have a 12 foot, I don't know, but I'm gonna just see. You know, you draw something on paper, but then you got to hit the reality with it. And once you hit the reality with it, you adjust your plans. So I'm going to lay these out and see what 8 foot by 8 foot looks like. The chickens are going to be totally free range. This is just a sun shelter and a rain shelter. That's kind of looking like enough. We're going to notch out though 2 feet. So imagine this area, half of it pretty much. So from here to here, say, it's going to be open for a storage area for hauling your feed, for waterers, things like that. Drew, my gut tells me 8 feet is going to be enough. That's a lot.
That's big.
And then I'm also thinking, after a lot of thought, I was going to do 2 storage areas, 2 foot by 4 foot, 1 on each side. But I think we just need 1.
Okay.
Because we're gonna have water access. This is a prototype and we're gonna test it probably this whole run.
So we're gonna work out all the kinks
plans
for you guys.
That's right. So plans are coming, but why is this weird?
We're just building a frame.
Yeah, let's do the frame, no roof yet.
8 foot by 8 foot.
Yeah.
Now we're
You
building.
bless you heart. He's been waiting an hour and a half. But Drew, tell him what you told us about getting it in your head first.
If you can build it in your head, it'll turn out right.
It's a lot easier to make a mistake on that paper, and we made plenty, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
Than in real life. Hey Drew, who's the mascot?
That's Bo. That's our buck. He's the daddy of all of our dinners.
So he's a keeper. Daddy of all dinners. Boy, you ought to be proud, buddy. You can get attached to him because
Yeah.
you're not gonna eat him until he's spent.
Right.
Now we're looking at building our storage area. We need a metal trash bin to kind of look at, see what we're looking at here. How far
Well,
is
that's
Isn't
not
it smaller
2
than
feet.
that, Jonah?
It's about that stuff.
You'd need a huge trash can to be 2 foot.
Yeah. So what are you saying? We don't need 4 foot lengths?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, let's measure a bucket too. Why don't you bring that trash can? I'm glad we brought this over here.
Whatever you
And we're
decide
saying
the wheels at,
we want
you
the
would
wheels
want
at
this
60.
trash can in the center of those wheels.
I think so.
So let's just put the trash can there at 66 and then move that in.
Yes,
And
exactly.
we don't even have to measure it.
Well, let's measure it. Well, we're
'Cause
gonna
we're
end
just
up having to
making it
measure
up.
it.
This is all made up.
Yes.
Our numbers, the trash can doesn't care what numbers we have. The trash
No, I
can just
know.
cares if there's space.
I know, but eventually we're gonna have to tell somebody how to make this.
Oh, we can't make it up. All the
Okay.
engineers would have
Okay.
a heyday with us.
Let's see what 3 feet looks like. Could we put another bucket in right there?
At 3 feet we could.
No, do you have another bucket?
I do, but it's
Would it fit
4
right
full-
there? If we did that, would a bucket fit right there? So could we put a bucket there and a bucket there? Oh,
So 2 buckets
Drew,
beside each
Drew.
other is fine.
wait.
That
Did
works.
they? Do they fit?
Yeah.
No hanging out?
No.
Okay, well, all we got to do then is put our other one right there. Is that a 3 foot space? Hey, that end up being about 3 feet, even less. Woo!
So let's give it
Oh, you're too cool. You're too cool for a high five. He wants to do a fist bump.
plenty.
Let's see what 4 would look like.
4 looks great.
Yeah, and that's strong.
3 would be
That's
like
a lot of
that,
shade.
and stuff would fall through.
Here's the test. Is that sagging at 200 pounds?
No.
No, not
Okay,
at all.
I guess it would
no.
do even less if 200 pounds was distributed between the two.
But
Pretend this is the bottom of the chickshaw. This is a storage area here.
Well, you know, technically it could be.
I guess it could be.
'Cause
I
it
don't
just-
see what's stopping us from
that
this being the bottom. Okay, so this is the bottom. We've got our 2x4s going across this area. Dirt can fall through. We've got our axle, which will also support these boards. These are not big enough for a bucket to fall through. Dirt can fall through. Still creates some spotted shade.
And it makes a basket where the buckets can fit in and not
Yes,
fall
it's
off.
a 4-inch basket.
So now it's got a tray. There you go.
We're creating some stands to make it the height of the final wheel. We're gonna put this wheel on it, so we'll have something, because who knows, it's supposed to come in by the end of the month, but we'll see on those new wheels. And what happens, I guess, if that wheel will work for Cornish cross. That was too short for regular chickens. The regular chickens are big and they couldn't get under the shawl for shade. But it might be fine with the sea monsters because they're a little bit smaller than a full-grown chicken. Look, it's working, Drew. And that may be enough for a sea monster to get under, Drew.
I think it
We
is.
may not need the bigger wheels. And even so, Drew, once they get under the 2x4,
Yeah.
they're gonna have 4 more inches under here.
Yeah.
So if they can even just crawl under there, we're good.
So now all we have to do is build what we think the handle will look good at.
Yep,
What height?
that's neat. You can pretty
So-
much adjust it to however you want. And then we were gonna have,
So we
wait,
could
there
go
was another
up.
support piece there
Yeah,
somewhere.
we just don't need to put it in until we're done.
Where was it, going up and down?
So it's gonna go.
That's right, that's
diagonal.
right. That's gonna be awesome. And
we
see, I
can
like
leave-
how we made it so the weight is going to be distributed across this 2x4, and that looks pretty slick, doesn't
So-
it? What do you think? Wait, I'm nervous. You can always cut more off about there. And I need to, here's my steps. I need to be a little further out. Don't want to be bumping into the thing. All right, this is making me nervous, Drew. Ooh, I like this. Look at this. Cutting our support piece. Drew, let's see if it's gonna work. Oh my.
That's strong, man.
It's beast, man. Do you have something to cut this pole?
Yeah.
What is this, 1/2-inch conduit?
Yeah.
See if it'll go through. But we got our roofing down. We didn't screw it in, or just a few screws.
Just a couple.
and we realized it's gonna need some support because it's gonna sag. Got our crossboards in. We made those just 2x2s. Now we're gonna cut out our roofing that goes around the storage area. No problem. Boom! We're missing something though, Drew. Is it time to go to Lowe's?
It's time
Get
to
an axle?
let's go get an axle.
Lowe's. It's 3:40. We have till 4:30. Do you think we can get done with this in 50 minutes?
Oh yeah. We can spend a lot of money in 50 minutes.
Now it's just about finding pipes and a pin for holding the handle in. The man says that they're at the end in the purple section. Oh.
Which one is
Oh,
this?
we're getting warm.
Oh,
Pat, right here.
Getting real.
Like
Getting hot. Getting hot.
do we need two?
Like this.
It bends. That's not very strong.
Too thin. It's this. Sure. What's wrong with that?
That's
I
perfect.
think we found it. Oh, come on.
It's not straight!
We're talking about how to attach this or hold on the wheel. Don't they make a pipe clamp? Even a hose clamp.
Yeah.
But I think they make a pipe clamp. I know they do because they have it on grounding rods for the electric thing.
Like a
know what I'm
metal
talking
thing
about?
that you screw.
Yeah.
We still might want to get a washer though.
I know somebody's watching this screaming the name of what we're looking for here. I'm sorry, we just don't know it yet. We're gonna find it. They're agonizing right now. Guys,
Please!
it's this. Blah, 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 blah.
All they gotta do! We don't know.
Plumbing.
Close.
Hose clamps. But I don't see anything heavier duty. Okay, so I put grounding rod clamp,
Ah.
and that's what I'm getting.
that
Should we
would
go
be
asking
electrical?
people on hardware or electrical to see if they have something similar?
This is more like
Nothing in the electrical. Second electrical aisle. You found something? Oh, we're getting warm, buddy.
universal rod.
A washer for each side of the wheel. And we got the beautiful one, a birdhouse hanger.
This was not the impulse decision. You always end up with one impulse purchase. This is not it. It was the plan.
I think the impulse decision might be this one. Let me show him, Joe. I got you a drill for. You've been begging. He's been begging me for a drill.
Impulse decision.
So I got him a hammer drill. It'll complement our. What do you call the one that's not a hammer drill?
drill.
A drill. He's been bugging me, but he's been helping me a whole lot lately, so I'm happy to do it. You happy to get that?
Huh?
We got our stuff at Lowe's. I hate to say we're not gonna be able to finish it today. Drew's taking that stuff, bless his heart. He's gonna finish it up and bring it in the morning. Now let's see if we can fit this giant birdhouse hanger in there. We did it. Kiddos,
What?
I got something for you.
Wow.
For your birdhouses.
That looks nice.
3 hangers for 3 birdhouses.
Well, except we have another.
Mine.
Jonah has one.
Oh, there's 4. Whoops.
Yeah.
Mine.
You sure you want it crooked like that? Come hang your houses. Who did this one?
I'm taking the highest. That was mine.
Josiah, good job.
I got the highest.
Jonah, good job. Wait, we're gonna have to work something out.
Oh,
Somebody can hang theirs right here.
Rats might live in them.
What might live in them?
Rats.
Rats. I hope not.
Good job, everybody.